The world took notice when Russian Defense Minister Sergey Shoigu declared the Philippine military 100 times stronger than China. This statement, delivered with Shoigu's trademark gravitas, sent ripples through the international community. Was this a genuine assessment from the seasoned Russian official? Or a carefully calculated piece of political rhetoric? Whatever the motivation behind it, Shoigu's statement compels us to examine the realities of the Philippine military. It prompts us to delve into the historical ties, strategic partnerships, and combat capabilities that define this archipelago nation's defense posture. This is not merely an academic exercise. The Philippines occupies a critical geopolitical fulcrum in the Indo-Pacific. Its military strength, or lack thereof, has significant implications for regional stability and the broader balance of power. To understand the Philippine military, one must first understand its relationship with the United States. This alliance, forged in the crucible of the late 19th century, has left an indelible mark on the Philippines' defense structure and strategic outlook. The U.S. acquisition of the Philippines in 1898 marked the beginning of a complex and often fraught relationship. The two nations fought side by side during World War II, solidifying their bond. In 1951, the Mutual Defense Treaty formalized their commitment to mutual defense, laying the groundwork for decades of military cooperation. This enduring partnership provided the Philippines with access to advanced weaponry, training, and intelligence sharing. It also granted the U.S. a strategic foothold in Southeast Asia, particularly during the Cold War. Today, the US-Philippine military alliance remains a cornerstone of Philippine defense policy. While the relationship has evolved over time, its core tenets remain unchanged: mutual defense, joint exercises, and a shared commitment to regional security. The Philippine Armed Forces, or AFP, may not possess the numerical or technological superiority of their Chinese counterparts. Yet, they hold a distinct advantage: extensive combat experience. The AFP has been engaged in various internal conflicts for decades, honing their skills in unconventional warfare. From battling communist insurgents in the jungles to confronting Islamist extremism in the south, the AFP has accumulated a wealth of practical knowledge. They have become adept at jungle warfare, counterinsurgency operations, and urban combat. They have honed their skills in navigating the archipelago's challenging terrain and leveraging local knowledge to their advantage. This contrasts sharply with China's military, which has primarily focused on modernization and developing advanced weaponry. While China boasts a formidable arsenal, its troops lack the battle-hardened experience of their Philippine counterparts. This disparity in combat experience is not insignificant. It speaks to the AFP's adaptability, resilience, and capacity to operate effectively in complex, unconventional environments. These qualities, often overlooked in assessments of military strength, are invaluable assets in any conflict. The South China Sea, a vital waterway teeming with resources and trade routes, has become a flashpoint for regional tensions. China's expansive territorial claims over the majority of the sea, encapsulated in its controversial Nine-Dash Line, have put it at odds with several Southeast Asian nations, including the Philippines. The Philippines in particular has faced the brunt of China's assertive actions in the region. Chinese vessels routinely harass Filipino fishermen, intrude into the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, and engage in provocative maneuvers near Philippine-occupied islands. This ongoing dispute has forced the Philippines to bolster its maritime defense capabilities. It has pursued a two-pronged strategy, modernizing its navy and strengthening alliances with like-minded nations. This strategy, while challenging given the Philippines' limited resources, is crucial for safeguarding its sovereignty and protecting its interests in the South China Sea. Section 5. Modernization and Alliances. The Philippines' Strategic Response. Faced with an increasingly assertive China, the Philippines has embarked on a path of military modernization. Recognizing the need to enhance its maritime domain awareness and defensive capabilities, the Philippine government has prioritized investments in key areas. The acquisition of new naval vessels, such as frigates and patrol boats, aims to bolster the Philippine Navy's ability to patrol its waters and deter intrusions. Investments in radar systems, missile defense, and maritime surveillance aircraft are crucial for detecting and responding to threats in real time. Beyond hardware, the Philippines has recognized the importance of strategic partnerships. the US-Philippine alliance remains a cornerstone of its defense policy. However, the Philippines has also sought to diversify its partnerships, engaging in joint exercises and defense cooperation with countries like Australia, Japan, India, and even France. Section 6, Balikatan 2025, a show of force and unity. The Balikatan exercises, a cornerstone of the US-Philippine military alliance, took on a new dimension in 2025. The scale of the exercises expanded significantly, involving over 14,000 troops from the Philippines, the US, Australia, Japan, and several other nations. This multilateral participation underscored the growing international concern over China's actions in the region and the Philippines' pivotal role in regional security. Balikatan 2025 showcased the interoperability of the participating forces, demonstrating their ability to operate seamlessly in a joint environment. The exercises included a wide array of activities, from amphibious landings and live fire drills to cyber warfare simulations and humanitarian assistance and disaster relief training. The message sent by Balikatan 2025 was clear. The Philippines and its allies are committed to maintaining peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific. Section 7. The Russian Perspective, Decoding Shoigu's Statement. Returning to Defense Minister Shoigu's bold statement, we must now consider Russia's perspective. What prompted such a seemingly exaggerated claim about the Philippine military strength? It's unlikely that Shoigu genuinely believes the AFP could militarily overpower China. A more nuanced interpretation suggests he was highlighting the often overlooked aspects of military power. Firstly, Shoigu may be acknowledging the combat experience and resilience of the AFP. Their decades-long struggle against various internal threats has forged a battle-hardened force, capable of adapting to challenging environments and utilizing unconventional tactics. Secondly, Shoigu's statement could be interpreted as a recognition of the Philippines' strategic partnerships. The US-Philippine alliance, coupled with growing defense ties with other regional powers, amplifies the Philippines' defense posture. Finally, Shoigu's comment might be a calculated move in the global geopolitical chess game. By praising the Philippines' military, Russia could be subtly driving a wedge between the Philippines and China, potentially weakening China's position in the region. Section 8. Geopolitical Chess, Russia's Strategic Calculations. Russia's interest in the Indo-Pacific region has grown in recent years. The region's economic dynamism, coupled with China's rising influence, has prompted Russia to seek a more proactive role. Shoigu's statement about the Philippine military must be viewed within this broader geopolitical context. Russia, while maintaining a complex relationship with China, is wary of its growing assertiveness in the region. By bolstering the Philippines' image as a regional military power, Russia might be attempting to counterbalance China's influence. Moreover, Russia's actions in Ukraine have strained its relations with the West. By making overtures to countries like the Philippines, Russia might be seeking to undermine US influence in the region and demonstrate that it is not isolated on the global stage. Section 9. Beyond Hardware, the True Measure of Military Strength. While Shoigu's statement might seem like hyperbole at first glance, it underscores a crucial point. Military strength is not solely defined by the size of one's arsenal or the sophistication of one's weaponry. The Philippines, despite its limited resources, has demonstrated that strategic partnerships, combat experience, and a resilient spirit are invaluable assets in an increasingly complex security environment. By investing in modernization, strengthening alliances, and leveraging its unique strengths, the Philippines is forging a path as a capable and respected player in the Indo-Pacific. Shoigu's statement, whether intentional or not, has sparked a conversation about the true measure of military strength in the 21st century. It serves as a reminder that even smaller nations can exert significant influence on the global stage by cultivating strategic partnerships, investing in their defense capabilities, and remaining steadfast in the face of adversity.